Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we will see the data types in Python. The built-in data types in Python are int, float, string and boolean. We will see some of the operation on these data types. The data types of an object determines what value of an object can it have and what operation can be possible on those types. Data types are classes and each data element is an instance of these classes. Python is strongly typed. That means it does not allow operation on incompatible types. That means it will not allow, if the data types is int, it will not allow any operation on string. And it uses dynamic typing. That is, the type of a variable or object is the type of the value it's bound. And no separate declaration of variable is required like other languages. In the primitive data type.ipynb, I have done some of the operation in the primitive data type. Here I have assigned 2 plus 2 to the variable sum. And if we print the sum and print the type, you could see the value is 4 and the class is int. Here I have assigned s is equal to hello plus world. And here it is concatenating two strings and the class is str. Similarly, here we are trying to append hello and 3. So here we are basically trying to concatenate an str with an int. This will lead to an error because they are incompatible types. So if you want to do that, you have to typecast this 3 to str. And if you print the same, you can see hello 3. And here I is equal to 3 plus 4.0. So int and float are compatible types. So it will give you 7.0 and the result will be, the type of the result will be double. You can initialize an integer using int and function bracket, and by default the value will be 0. You can convert a float into an int using in function bracket the value of the double or float variable. If you print, it will take the integer part of the value, which is 3. Also, we can convert a string to an integer. If the value is an integer, you can do this. So the class will be int. Similarly, here we are trying to typecast high to integer. Since high is a not integer value, this will give an error. Similarly, you can declare a float by typing float and function bracket, and the default value will be 0.0. We can convert an integer to float like this. And here exponential also we can assign in Python. Here you can see 1.23 exponential 3 is 1230 and the class is float. Similarly, you can do a negative integer as well. We cannot convert a non-integer value to float. So this will lead to an error. So the boolean in Python are true and false. So here x equal to true, and if you print the type of x, this will be boolean. Similarly, here we assigned x equal to 12 and we are converting y is equal to boolean of x, right? So here the value will be true because any value other than 0 will be true. Even for negative integer, this will be true. If the value of a variable is 0 and we are converting that to bool, the value will be false. Similarly, if you assign a variable to a boolean value true and we are typecasting that to an int, then the value will be 1. Similarly, if that is a boolean false and we are converting to an int, that will be 0. That's all for today's video. Thank you. Bye.